Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've posted a video. I've just been busy with school, and so just a few updates. One thing that I've learned during this time is that you can't just disappear off of YouTube, especially in the middle of COVID, and not tell anybody what's going on because people worry. So I want to say thanks, Ruby K. I hope she doesn't mind me shouting her out. Like, she did inquire, like, is everything okay? And I didn't think about that because I don't really have any followers on my channel. So I figured, it's not a big deal. But anyway, what's been going on is I am in school for fashion design. So that's been taking up a lot of my time. I had an introduction to fashion and fashion illustration. They were actually very time consuming. I think something bit me right here on my face. Got a little mark right here, whatever. But my foot is itching because I think I got bit by something on my foot too. Probably the same little creature that bit me right here. But anyway, the classes were actually very interesting, and I'm going to be talking and probably showing you a few things that I worked on in class. As far as fashion illustration, I cannot draw.
Come on. Come on.
I'm not good at it. I can make a 2D stick figure. That's all I can make. I'm not good at drawing. But it did challenge me, and I was able to actually improve quite a bit. But it was a struggle, and you're going to see some of my beginning sketches and then some of the sketches that I made towards the end of the class that were a lot better. But yeah, don't laugh. You're going to laugh, but don't laugh. What can I say about the introduction to fashion class? That class was actually interesting because I got to learn a lot about the history of fashion. Mainly it was from European and American standpoint. That's as far as big fashion and couture and all of these things kind of sprouted from. But anyway, that's kind of the angle. We did touch a little bit on international, but mainly the focus was European fashion and Western American fashion. I had to buy a lot of supplies for my sketching class, so I learned how to use all of those. But it was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, and I'll just kind of present to you what it was that we learned about right now. Okay, so here are a lot of the supplies that I've mentioned. Lots of different types of markers and pencils. Those are the flesh colored markers when you make your croquis, and here are some markers and watercolor markers. And this little bag I got from the 99-cent store for $1. I love it because it's clear and you can put all your little pencils and erasers in it. And I'm taking out my supplies. So yeah, I have lots of different types of pens, like sketching pens, gel pens. What else? This is a water brush. You basically fill it with water, and then you use the watercolor markers in the background there, and it's like a paintbrush, which is really, really cool. I loved using the watercolor markers, and this is a shading marker in gray to make your shading for the contouring. The marker has a flat edge and a pointed edge. The gel pens, these are white gel pens, good for making sparkly designs, like crystals and the sparkle element. Multiple types of erasers for mixed media, depending on what you're erasing. Back to the little bag again. I just wanted to show this little pocket that I put my little napkin in when I'm painting to dab my brush. This is a basic croquis that my teacher provided us with. This is the plus size croquis that she provided us with as well. This figure map divides the body into sections to get your proportions right. My own figure map showing the necessary proportions. One I drew, yeah, they look like aliens. My hand drawings compared to the template, yeah. And you thought it couldn't get any worse. Aliens number 2. Okay, yeah, this is like really, really bad. I tried and I just kind of gave up because I was like, forget it. So for that particular assignment, I just winged it, and that's what I got. This is where I started to make a little progress. I actually got a little bit better. I still had some trouble with the proportions, like the fingers there were a little difficult for me with some of the poses. But yeah, I could see some improvement. Here are two other croquis that I drew. I still had trouble with the fingers. I had to trace those, and you can see that shoulder, I just could not get it right. I really hope you can see these. For the final assignment, we had to draw 4 different poses and to showcase 4 styles in our collection. So here are the poses that I chose. I had a little problems with the shoulder, but overall I was actually pleased with the outcome. The website alinafaye.com has really nice croquis that you can download so that you can practice tracing your fashions. This is my attempt at copying the one that you just saw. Like I said, I have a little trouble with that shoulder, but if you make your balance lines and you kind of just tilt the croquis and use a light board, it's easy to do. Here's my sketchbook of the final versions of the designs that I created for my sketching class. We had to design 5 skirts, also 5 bottoms, combination of jeans, shorts. I had a lot of trouble with the sweats, trying to get them to kind of, bunch a bit. Also dresses, I did a plus size dress, long sleeve, long dress, and also a panel dress. I really like that one. That was probably one of my favorite designs that I created. The box pleats at the bottom were a little difficult. Okay, now there's my sweater dress, and then there's like the pinafore dress. Don't even ask me what that one in the top right corner is. Looks like a squid. I really had some trouble with making it, drape right. Next, we had to do 5 shirts or blouses. So I did a jean shirt. I also did sort of like a crop sweater, vest, and an off-the-shoulder blouse, and also like a halter top with this big zipper for decoration. Here we go, 5 jackets. Yes, the big Baymax jacket in the video, I love that one. And also the fur jacket at the top. Then there's a jean jacket and 2 dressier, like business jackets, and dressy jacket at the bottom. With sketching, you have to include so many details, like the jean jacket shows the stitching, it shows the button, and the pockets. We also learned how to sketch the faces a little bit. It's just like a rough drawing, but yeah, mine, I hope they don't look like a man, but I tried. But anyway, I think I did a pretty good job to be a beginner. And here's my other pose with the face also as well. That one does look like a man, it just does. But yeah, I'm proud of myself for the progress that I made. That shoulder. Our last 2 final assignments was to create a mood board and a small collection of 4 outfits. My overall grade was an A. Yay! If you like this hijab, you can make it too. All you have to do is just buy a dress that doesn't fit you and decide, if I can't wear it as a dress, cut it up and make it into a scarf. So yeah, that's what this is. I bought a real pretty dress. It was beautiful. I love teal and turquoise. That's my favorite color, remember that. And the pattern, I loved it, but the dress did not fit right. And it's not that I couldn't fit it. I could fit it, but it was just tight on the shoulders, and it was not flattering the way that it didn't drape well. So it made me look frumpy. I'm like, nah. But I was able to take the bottom of it and just kind of sew up the edges and make it into a scarf with a little underscarf. So yeah, so that's how you do it. I also decided to change my intro because the whole peace and productivity is just peace and productivity, peace and proper prim. let me try and make something up. Okay, prim and proper productivity of Pride and Prejudice. Okay, make another one. Okay, let's see. Welcome to my channel. Peace and productivity with prim and proper Pride and Prejudice of privilege. Okay, that's gotta go. So I've struggled with this channel because I'm camera shy. So everything, I just feel weird talking to a camera, and eventually I hope I'll get over that. So yeah, so I tend to just drone on and on, and also I've struggled with trying to figure out what angle I want it to be about. Like, what is this channel really about? So I think I'm just going to share my journey with you as I'm learning fashion design, and then you get to see what I'm learning, what I'm doing. It's interesting to me. Hopefully, if you guys are interested in fashion, especially being a Muslim fashion designer, that's what I'll be once I'm done with school. So yeah, so we'll just learn together. And yeah, like I have no skills. I have like very minimal sewing skills. I can get a few basic things done, and definitely no drawing skills. But yeah, that's what this channel is going to be about. I think just sharing what I'm going through, what I'm doing. Well, not what I'm going through. Nobody wants to see people going through stuff, but you know what I mean. So please keep checking back. I promise you I'm going to upload more and get my act together. And yeah, hopefully I can get the ball rolling. See you next time.